Hello. It's not yet summer, but I'm in the house, so I can wear something like this. Should I come closer? Or maybe I can speak louder? It's very quiet here in the house today. And it's really nice. It's a bit gray outside, like the usual. And I can see a train slowly passing by. And it's raining a bit, but it's a strange kind of drizzle, because yesterday I was outside and it feels like hair strands, like it feels like a line more than a drop. A line more than a drop. It's really weird that this is just something that came up. It's so weird how I feel a slight change whenever I press record. Or maybe it's just the fact that I'm speaking English and it's not my native tongue. So I kind of, you know how they say like your personality changes a bit when you speak a different language. So maybe it's that. That's why it feels a little bit strange whenever I speak. Or maybe I'm just so used to just speaking inside my head that when my words actually make it outside, it feels a bit like alien almost, or it feels like I am betraying the entire meaning that gets lost between the transfer of ideas from here or here. I don't know like where the ideas come from, and my words are so reduced because there are a lot of other things that I cannot put into letters or sounds. Maybe that's why I feel a little bit strange when I'm speaking. Although I feel some sort of freedom, I also feel a little bit of like See, that just proves my point. I want to say something, but I cannot find the proper word that will say exactly or do justice to what I want to convey. But I feel like a woman. Going out tonight. Yeah, feel like a woman because I'm seeing myself like this, and it's so nice during the weekend. I can see the person that I am working on, or the project that I am working on, the physical form of the project that I'm working on. Because remember last time in my video in the playground, like this is what I'm talking about. Like this physical form has more confidence than the one that you saw on the playground. And I am working on having the same amount of confidence when I look like this and when I look like that. Feel like a woman. Let's go, girls. Going out tonight, feeling alright. Pardon the boob dance. So that's actually one of the things that I want to talk about, like the lifetimes in general. You know how they say that the body is a temple? I think that's just a smaller, maybe a very small part of the truth. Because right now, what feels like a temple is the lifetime itself. Or maybe it goes on like a scale, because before the body feels like a temple, and then I renovated the spirit, and now the temple is the lifetime. And maybe if I develop the spirit further, I don't know, I'm not there yet, so I don't have the answers. So, because if I stay within the realm of the body is the temple, I would feel like a very restricted form of God that is living within that temple, or a manifestation of the percentage of the God that's supposed that temple is dedicated to. So if this is just this, if this will just be what my temple is, I'm not very free to express what a God would do. It's weird I'm speaking in this sense. I'm not even very religious. So the way I see it now, it's like the lifetime is the temple, the spirit is the God, and the body is the instrument. I'm not sure if I said what I am trying to say properly, because well, I can go to another page of what I really have in mind that I want to discuss about. Have you ever tried uh, renovating or being inside the house that's under renovation? I haven't experienced it personally because we don't have a house that can be called ours when I was in the Philippines. We just rent. But the way I see it, the how it's done, the renovation, at least in most cases in the Philippines, the first thing that gets touched or get repaired is the interior. If there are some faults in the wiring, if there are some faults in the, like, the, how do you call this in English, the, yeah, you know what I'm talking about for sure. And for example, the kitchen, or you will see if the pipes are all working, or yes, the first thing that gets touched, I think, is the toilet. The toilet and the bath. And sometimes when people renovate their houses, they live there, so maybe that's why the first one that gets repaired is the toilet. I think I'm not really sure what I'm talking about in here, but or uh, I don't have the specifications. I just have really vague ideas based on what I saw. So they do that, they do the toilet, and then they do the other things inside the house. And then the last thing that will happen in this renovation is the painting. The painting of the walls could be, yeah, or the outside, yeah, that's the last thing that you will see, the outside. That's why a lot of the neighbors will be surprised that, oh, there's a new house in there. They were renovating, because a lot of the times we don't really see, we see some workers coming in and out, but then one day you will just see that, oh, there's actually a new house in there with all the fresh paint, all the, maybe even an added balcony or something, or the door, something like that. You will just see, oh, they actually built a new something in here. And by the time that that happens, that will be when everything, like, in the front is done, the workers will be gone. And I think what I'm trying to say here is that it's not really often visible when the renovation is happening, because first we do the most relevant ones, and it's often, I'm talking about the human being here, by the way, and it's often that the most relevant thing that a human being could have is not very visible. It's that Little Prince quote that says, I might butcher this, but the idea is that the essential things cannot be seen with the eyes, but only with the heart. And that is very true, because I feel like the reason why I seem to have a wobbly faith sometimes is that I don't often see the physical aspect of the renovation that I am doing. I can hear it through my words, I can see it in my posture sometimes, I can feel it in my relationships with people. I can feel it through how I handle problems and opportunities. But when I look in the mirror, it's still the same. It's still the same, except for Saturdays and Sundays sometimes. Like today, it's a Sunday, and I can see some products of the renovation when I am looking in this tiny screen. So there is that kind of like gap, and I forgot what I was talking about again.